Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and I am GeneralLotz, and we are continuing to fight through the rocket base. Are these SS men? I can't tell you. What I can tell you is the level design in this game is absolutely amazing. As we play through this game, I'm reminded of just why I loved this game so much. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I've said in the COD review, you know, like how, oh, the level architecture, but really, COD doesn't really hold a candle to this particular game here. I mean, look at how complex everything is, but look at how less scripted the gameplay is. I guess I didn't recognize just how scripted it was. Now, I still like Call of Duty, but I think I like this a bit more. Which I guess I didn't say I like this more than, like this game less than Call of Duty, but still. This is definitely one of those classic games, and you can really... Oh, I killed him by kicking him! Kicked him in the crotch. But, like, it's one of those games that really has stood the test of time, and just with a little bit of graphical upgrades, you know, with the little upgrades that we have installed right now, the game looks damn good and still plays damn good. Now, there's going to be a massive army of Nazis or SS men charging down here. Yep, there they all are. Thankfully, we've got a well, I can't remember what it's called now. Not MP42. MG42, there we go. The MG42. Now this is another one I'd love to have as a semi-automatic civilian legal one. You can get those, actually, from the former Yugoslavia. They look really cool. They're about 2,000 apiece. Shoot the 8mm Mauser. And I would love to have one, but not enough to spend 2,000 bucks on either. What can I say? I'm very stingy with my money. You know, I'm a computer enthusiast and a variety of other things enthusiast. So I can't spend it all on guns or games. He had something. I don't know what that guy had. I think one of these guys is armed with a fucking rocket, actually. So you need to watch out for him. Like, the Mauser here is a very good gun. Does a lot of damage. And one thing I also thought was cool back in the day was you were able to shoot that. It's like, oh my god, destructible environments are back. Oh shit! Well, I knew there was a guy with a rocket there, and he blew me up. It's a good thing we quick-saved, although I don't know when we quick-saved. The quick-saving in this game is a little messed up, because I think we're going to load back in at the beginning of the game. But yet we are loaded back in at the beginning of the level instead of the quick-save, despite clearly clicking on it. Okay, well, we gotta shoot that again. Of course I missed. Okay, so let's sneak around the corner here. I died a lot to this guy, too, back in the day. Okay, so we got him. He has no clue. Alright, see, that guy killed me so many times back in the day. You charge around the corner, and I didn't have any bullets, and got shot in the face with an MP40. So we gotta do all that again. Like how it slightly hurt BJ to load back in here. Okay, there's that guy. And there he is. Yeah, that recoilless rifle ain't gonna save you now. Okay, there is my MP40. Let's actually reload it before charging around the corner. Let's actually use something approaching tactics. Not that that helped in any way, shape, or form, because he shot us in the face and we died instantly. Okay, let's sneeze in a moment. There we go. Now, let's continue fighting the Falzinas, or whatever these guys may or may not be. I will assume these are SS men. Alright, so, I always thought this little area, there's just so many areas in this game that I love. Like, you can kick the window out and go in here and use the machine gun. The mounted machine gun I thought was really cool back then. Little did I know! It's like, there's so many things about this game that I like that they took to, like, horrible extremes. It's like, okay, it's really cool, you can, like, mount the machine gun. You know, like, you can make slow, sweet love into that machine gun, and then in the future, you're just stuck on it. You know, you're just stuck on the goddamn machine gun all the time. You know, the turret sections. I'm not a big fan of turret sections, to be perfectly honest. Mainly because they just seem a bit boring, because you're just stuck there. In some respects, they make for a very cool cinematic moment, which I don't have a problem with. But in other respects, they just get a bit boring, really. And one thing about this game, though, that you'll notice as we go through it, all the boss fights are from the character's perspective. There is no QTEs or anything like that. You know, I'm definitely, you know, feeling a little less lenient towards QTEs as I replay a lot of these older games and seeing just how they were able to implement these things without resorting to that. I think the big problem is, with QTEs, yeah, it serves a narrative purpose. For example, Halo 4. Halo 4 had a QTE boss fight. And Halo 4's QTE boss fight, I think, worked mainly because, for story purposes, that's the only way Master Chef was going to be able to do anything against the particular boss character. I don't want to spoil it, but that's the only way he was going to beat him. So that I can kind of understand. But, in this game, BJ has to take on literally a chaos space, or just a chaos warrior. Let's just call he's a chaos warrior. He's not a space marine. He's a chaos warrior. And, all he's got is, World War II era weapons. That's it. And, so he didn't need a QTE. So, maybe they could have done it I think they could have done the final boss fight for Halo 4 in a different way. Perhaps had a story reason for why Master Chief would be able to fight with just basic guns. Because you could have done it. You could have just had him, disable something or blow something up. And, that could have worked. I think developers now are more focused on the game being cinematic. They want it to be like a movie, much more than just a game. That's one thing about games in the early 2000s, I think, that really set themselves apart from the games of the 90s and set themselves apart from the games of today, and that they're able to do both. This game is very cinematic, and nom nom, give me all that chicken. Just fuck that sausage and bread. Give me that fucking chicken. And I think it must be a new poster, because I don't remember that from back in the day. But early 2000s, games had the ability to have a lot of cinematography, but also have a lot of good gameplay. Because this game is arguably as cinematic as any game today, with all its cutscenes and, written memos and stuff like that. Now, this is something that I didn't think about. It is a lot better just to be able to toss the fucking dynamite in there. What's wrong with that? Why do I need to have to, go to the exact point and exact part and have the dynamite be, activated for me? I thought that was really cool back in the day, too. And sometimes that thing will fall over, or maybe that's in a different part of the game. It'll fall over into the little roadway there. But that could be in a different part of the game, and I'm just not remembering right. But it's what's wrong with just dropping the dynamite off there? Why do I need to have that be a context kind of thing? It's playing this game now, it's why do we need to have it be like that? Because, in what way is it better, I think that's the best question. I know this is a thing for the mod, because I don't remember that actually moving back in the day. But, this game does so many things right, It'd be nice if they'd have kept that, instead of just taking the wrong messages from this particular game. Now, it is interesting. It took me forever to find this thing back in the day. But it is interesting, just what this game does differently from what you'd see in a modern game. It's it would be, it's fighting, Heinrich, the Chaos Warrior, would really be just a whole QTE fest. Now, in the next episode, I'll talk about where QTE Fest can work. But until then, I'm GeneralLotz, wishing you good Turok 2008 and good Max Hazard, or whatever makes you happy.